What's up, Columbus? I'm food scientist Matt Teagarden here with 614 TV, exploring the best food and drinks our city has to offer. So bring your appetite and your adventurous spirit and join me for 614 TV's Tasting Columbus. Columbus, will you accept this rose? Because it's date night tonight with me at Vaso in Dublin. This rooftop view offers igloo hideaways in the winter and cabanas in the summer for an intimate experience on a date or with a small group of friends. But the ambiance isn't all this place offers. The cocktail and tapas menu are one of a kind for a special night out. I'm food scientist Matt Teagarden, and this is Tasting Columbus. I'm here with Josh Buck, the Assistant General Manager of Vaso. Josh, thanks so much for having me out here today.
Of course, welcome. We're very happy to have you.
Now, we are going to talk about the food, but those igloos are iconic.
About 3 years ago when we opened, we were looking for a way to utilize our outdoor space. And we found this company that creates these super cool igloos that are designed to be put in your backyard. And we were like, let's use these to host our guests and create an experience for them out on our patio in the winter.
This is a tapas bar. Tell me about that.
Tapas is a traditional Spanish style of dining. A lot of bars in Spain especially have this really cool concept of sharing small plates with their guests. And that's how we curated and designed our menu.
Perfect for a date, but a view like this also needs incredible cocktails.
Absolutely.
Tell me about your drinks.
My favorite is the juniper and citrus cocktail. It's our signature gin and tonic, which we use a house-made tonic syrup in as well.
I cannot wait to try the food and the drinks, and I think I'm gonna head into the kitchen with your executive chef to make paella for two.
Awesome.
I'm here with David Belknap, the executive chef here at Vaso. David, I know we said we're making paella for two, but you whipped out the big guns, and I think we're making paella for 20. How do you make something like this?
We have a 36-inch pan and a propane burner. It takes about 10 minutes for it to heat up. I glaze it with some garlic oil that we make here in-house. Saute some onions, peppers, a lot of garlic, calaspar rice. We saute that with some saffron, the staple of all paella. My own little twist on it is I add vanilla, add all the seafood to it, mussels, clams, shrimp, calamari, and I cook the rice with lobster stock. We just kind of let that cook for a while, and you start to get that little crispy fond on the bottom. Another signature note of the paella.
I am losing it looking at this. I cannot wait to eat it.
My wife and I always get the paella. It's amazing. It's really good. So try it.
Chef, this is a treat. First, I have to taste the rice. It's wonderful. You have a little bit of texture coming from the peppers and the peas that you put in there. I love the beautiful yellow color of the rice. It's colored by a carotenoid, which is, natural food pigments that are everywhere. It's even in shrimp. Shrimp going clear, and when you cook them, they turn pink because the carotenoid is bound in a protein when it's raw. The protein denatures, unwinds and releases the carotenoid to reveal that beautiful pink color.
You just taught me something.
Yeah, see? We're teaching each other things. This is amazing. I cannot even wait to see what you have next for me.
Coming up, it's our fanciest dish yet. You're not going to want to miss the Peking duck confit and steamed buns. Up next.
We love this place. We've been coming here for the past 3 years. We love the cocktails, the tapas, so we always think about this place when we want to celebrate any occasion.
I'm feeling very spoiled here today, but we have the Peking duck with steamed buns. That's a new menu item. Tell me about it.
We take fresh duck legs and I pack them in sugar and salt and cure them for 24 hours so the meat inside gets seasoned as well. I wash all that off and then we cook it confit style, so in its own duck fat. All the fat kind of renders out and starts to pull away from the bone a little bit. For service, we heat that up. I glaze it with a Chinese 5-spice barbecue. Hoisin, soy sauce, sugar, Chinese 5 spices like anise, cinnamon, allspice. And then we put a little bit of toasted sesame seeds on it, and then we serve it with some steamed buns, cucumbers, some spicy pickled peppers, and yuzu aioli, and a little bit of green onions to sprinkle on top. Kind of like a build your own duck bun.
This duck looks delicious. Ready to slice in?
Absolutely.
Oh, it does fall out right off the bone. Going in?
Bon appetit.
I love steam buns. They're so fluffy. It's like the duck is flying on a cloud, right? And this aioli is so bright with that yuzu. The chilies give it the right amount of heat, and I love the crunch of the cucumber. And the duck is so succulent, right? It's so moist, comes right off the bone. David, thank you so much for this amazing food. This was the best date I've been on in a long time.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to have you.
Columbus, thanks for coming with me. Just remember, I'm single. Don't worry, we'll be back with more to explore. Join us next month on Tasting Columbus. Tonight with me at Vaso in Dublin. My arm!